beauties. So today I wanted to do a very different look from what I normally do. I wanted to do something bold and unusual, and yeah, I think that covers it. So I already put on what I consider a full coverage skin look. So now that I have my flawless base in position, I'm ready to go about my boldness. So I did already do my brows. I just used the dark brow pencil. They come in medium, light, and dark, and they're really pretty neutral toned. I know some are very warm toned or very cool toned. These are pretty neutral, particularly the light and dark. I think the medium could run a little bit warm, but still, I mean, very nice. For only having 3 color choices, for them to be that great a match, it's a good deal. Okay, so I have my full face of makeup on, so now I'm going to get into this wild look that I want to do today. So I got this inspiration, actually, I'm like way behind the times and events, but the Met Gala was not too long ago, and the theme was like, I don't know, like technology, and it was really weird. I don't know. People dressed very like edgy. So I'm gonna do the sculpting trio. So I'm gonna do that with you, and I'll talk through it as well. I have a separate video for that if you just want to see my kind of like first impressions on this. But I'm gonna do the sculpting trio in light, and I will tell you how I go about that. Because for this look, I don't really want a lot of like warmth in my skin. Like I'm not gonna do blush because I want it to look kind of edgy. So let me just get my hair out of my face, and I'm gonna go into the sculpting trio. So first thing I'm gonna do is take my contour side of the brush and go into the contour, and I'm gonna put it in the places where I either want or would normally have a bit of contour. So see how strong it goes on at first? You do have to blend it. Like, I'm so glad that there's such great color payoff, because I think that's awesome, but you do want to blend. Okay, and then I do, personally, because I feel like, I mean, I don't think my forehead's like out of control, but it's on the larger side. You know, it's on the larger side. Anyways, yes, so those are my preferred places, okay? So what I'm gonna do with this is just sort of blend it up a little bit. Okay, so it still keeps that, you still keep the integrity of where you wanted the line, but you're just sort of blending it out a little bit so that it's a little more subtle and not quite as shocking. I have actually been contouring my nose, which is so funny because I actually don't really mind my nose. I feel like everyone hates their nose. I don't really mind mine. I don't think it's that bad. But one thing that happens when we do a full coverage makeup is that we kind of make our face one-dimensional because everything is the same color, so there's no real like shadows or anything. So that's why contouring and highlighting can be really beneficial to you, because it just sort of puts the shape and puts the shadow back into your face. Okay, so I'm just kind of dipping like the side of the brush into the contour, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, and then if you want your nose to look smaller, you're trying to make a line down this side, a line down this side, but you want the lines to be kind of close together, parallel, but close together to give the impression of a narrow nose. So I'll go on that side, get some more product. Side, and then they say a little bit on the tip, and then you do like a little something here to make it almost look like a button nose, if you know what I'm saying, like a little, I don't know. Okay, so and then if I feel like it is a bit bold, I take my foundation brush and I just sort of pat it and dot it to kind of get it back and make sure it's still subtle looking. So now that I have sculpted. I just love that word, it's so awesome. So now that I've sculpted my face and given myself some dimension again, feels good. Now I'm gonna get onto it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. So I saw the Met Gala, and these chicks, like, I liked Kendall Jenner's, I liked Rachel McAdams. I liked Taylor Swift's. I liked a lot of people's outfits. I thought they were really cool, and it does have a theme, which is kind of cool. Like, I feel like regular people should start having theme parties too, because that would be so fun to like dress up like the Great Gatsby era, or to dress up whatever, some sort of era or theme. I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyways, I saw a lot of really bold looks, and one of the things that I saw that I thought was really cool was black lips. So what I wanted to share with you is that I have obviously a whole bunch of our lip liners and eyeliners. And so these are actually made of the same ingredients. So if you look them up on the website, it gives you the ingredients in everything and tells you the purpose of it in case you want to know why it's there. And these are the same. So if you look at other makeup products, other makeup companies, sometimes they'll say like certain things aren't safe to use near your eye, or sometimes you'll find out something has been in like lipsticks or lip glosses and it's like not good for you to like consume it, and unintentionally you are going to, you know, eat some of your lipstick or lip gloss or whatever. But the cool thing about these is that it's because everything is so natural based, it is pretty safe, and it's absolutely safe. And so it's perfect opportunity to play and to do something like black on your lips. So that is what I'm gonna do today. So I have my skin evened out, I have contoured. I didn't highlight. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? All right, so I will use then the flat part. I can't believe I forgot that. The flat part, and I'm gonna go into the center color, which again, it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, a little bit of iridescence. I'm gonna do the under eye area. Just kind of helps lighten it up. And then my favorite is the cream highlight on the end. So cool, so cool. So pretty. Okay, so I put that, the two places I put that, and I will tell you there's many places you can put it, but I do the Cupid's bow, which is right here by your mouth, so. Look how cool that is. It's so cool. Anyways, and then of course, above your cheekbone, so like near your eyes, like right along there. Get some iridescence. Look awesome. Okay. And then, now this is what some people do. Now, because of my eye shape and how I have hooded eyes and I have a lot of space in between my, like where my crease would be and my brows, I don't want to really accentuate that, so I'm not going to do this. But if you have a regular eye shape and this is the type of thing that you like to do, I would take some of this highlight and put it on underneath the brow bone. That would be a really pretty place to put it. Just for my eye shape doesn't necessarily benefit me, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the black lip liner, and then I'm gonna use dark brown a little bit too. So let's see if we can get this bold look going and not have me look too insane. Maybe. Okay, so I have it pretty sharpened. I'm just moving the mirror so that I can get a little closer to you guys and to this. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not talk during this because that's dangerous. And I'm gonna show you how, like a really good way to line your lips. So here it goes. Doesn't it look cute? It's like a bow, like an X. I remember, like, I'm taking sort of like small lines, but I know that I'm gonna color it in with this and with the brown, so I'm not like, I'm using the same color, so I'm not fearful of making this line thick. And also I'm using little strokes, like it doesn't have to be one big, you know, solid swoop. So now I'm gonna fill in the outer edges. Okay, now that I look super normal and I'm knocking stuff over. Okay, now I'm gonna take some of the dark brown and do the center part, and then I'm gonna go back with the black. Because I do wanna give it like a little bit, again, a little bit of dimension. But I like the idea of softening it a little bit with the brown. So it is super goth looking, but I like it. Plus, in case you're wondering, one of the great things about our eyeliners and lip liners is that they are waterproof and they last long and they won't just rub off or kiss off, you know? So that's another thing, is that you know that this is going to last a while if you put this on before you're going out. Okay, so what I want to do is I do have a lip gloss color that I think might look cool on top. So this is pretty opaque. I can use the Splurge eyeshadows. So I have the color Skeptical, which is really just a sparkly black. Awesome. And I have Dreamy, which is a silver. So I can use that in the center to sort of, you know, break it up a little bit. Okay, so I am going to use my fingers because I can't find my brush. So we're just using fingers right now. Okay, and I'm going to go. Okay, and this is great because it has some shimmer, but it also has some shine. Okay. And again, because our products are naturally based, it's safe to have all this near your mouth, and I just think that's so... I never really thought about all the harmful things in makeup until I started looking into it, and it's pretty scary. Not to frighten you. Oh, that is so cool. So it has more of a sheen now. Okay, so that was Skeptical. So now I'm gonna use Dreamy, just a teens, not a lot, just a teensy bit of Dreamy in the center, just to sort of lighten it up and in that center area. Oh, that is so cool. Look almost like frosty or like frozen lips or something. Okay, so that's our bold lip for today. So again, we used, gotta love this, we actually used no lip products, which is what makes Younique awesome, because you can mix and do whatever you want. And that's what makes makeup awesome, because you can mix and do whatever you want. So I will list all the products used down below, including what I did to create the more full coverage skin. So what I would do as far as eyes is I would keep it pretty simple, and I will probably do black liner. I'll do black liner, and then I'll do mascara, top only. That's how we roll. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if there are any requests or any questions that you have, please feel free to ask them and let me know what you'd like to see.